beautiful people. Now this is a video for anyone who was lucky enough to have been able to purchase one of the snazzy Nes Classics. I apologise, I'm turning my sound down because I just realised it's loud for me. It might be for you, so sorry. Although I have turned the sound down on the audio capture. Now, anyone who knows what the Nes Classic can do can instantly see there's things there that shouldn't be. Mainly Super Nintendo games and Mega Drive games and the Famicom Disk Drive games? Is that what it's called? Regardless, it's clearly remembered the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic. Now I'm using one of the GameCube controllers they released alongside the Smash Bros. For Wii U. So I've got the Mario one, so the actual plug isn't the GameCube plug, it matches what you plug into a Wii. Now I've been purposely putting off doing any kind of videos on this for the time being, well, up until now I should say. I didn't feel it was ready to do anything. The second it was hacked, there was hundreds of videos up by everyone showing you how to get pretty much the entire NES collection, or at least the US NES collection, up and running on this thing. Many of them contradictorily said that every NES game could work. It didn't have mappers, and you found PAL games that worked but the audio was off. So the American games did work the best, and Japanese games did too. And I'm mumbling. But anyway, I'm not going to show you how to do this hack, but I will put some links in the description to obviously get you going if you're wanting to do this. I did think I'd put covers on all the stuff I've put on, but I haven't. I've noticed there's like 3 or 4 that I'm missing covers. I'm just going to generally go over some things that will just give some test footage really. You have some things that are playing that shouldn't be able to play. So first let's try this Kid Dracula, which is a Famicom game. So that's the Japanese Nintendo. Which mapper did not work on this with the original hack. Now I'm not very good at this game and I'm not going to be playing on it for long. Because as I said, I'm just wanting to get the gist of you guys to see what you can do. So cute, the little Dracula kid. This game in general is cute. As you can see, it's running fine. There's no issue. So yeah, this game itself is working fine, and again because I'm using the pad I showed you, I'm probably going to put a picture in case you guys don't know. So it's got the home button which acts as the reset, so I can just press that while I'm leaning down and press reset, boom, there we go. Again, Super Nintendo game, but yeah, I'm putting it off. I want to draw the Mega Drive version. I was a Mega Drive kid. I'm sorry for knocking the mic. Again, I've turned sound off from the video, or at least got it low. The audio itself is working fine, it's just copyright obviously. And I'm not going to tell you where to get things from. So for this, B is the A button on the Mega Drive pad, A is the B button, and Y is the C button? This was so much better than the Super Nintendo version. I'm sorry to anyone who prefers the SNES version. This is more of an action game, I think. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off, otherwise I'm going to get carried away and playing it and probably end up singing the song as well. Because that's what I used to do as a kid. Yeah, so blah 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 blah. Home button works, as you see it's been brought back down. Is there anything I want to test Super Nintendo wise? There's some games I haven't even got around to testing, some of themselves don't really work. Yeah, we'll go to... Yeah, as you can see it's arranged in folders. People who did the hacks realised it worked better that way. So Mario Kart. I've still got the original game showing on mine. Like the original 30 that the console came with. I think I've maybe disabled one or two from showing. I'm not too sure on the layout for the control for this SNES. I just sort of wing it when I go. Boom. Oh yeah, Mario time. I did find there was a very rare few Super Nintendo games that didn't work very well. A good example of this would be Doom. I've completely pulled that off my Nes Classic. It just wasn't running very smoothly, so it wasn't worth the risk. There are people who are getting Nintendo 64 games to run on the Nes Classic, but there seems to be so much problems. To me, it's not worth it. Just stick to your 8-bit, 16-bit games. So yeah, out goes Mario Kart rather. I've not really tested the save states, so I can't comment too much on that. So tested MEGADRIVE and Super Nintendo. I believe Master System works too. For the record, I know you may have clocked Starfox 2 there. I can't get it to run. I'm not really fussed. Also, yes, Splatterhouse, so that's TurboGrafx, also known as PC Engine, but when I click to play it, it doesn't work, which is a real shame because it would have been class to have one for free and the NES version, but clearly didn't turn out that well. So let's just give it a try on a Master System game. Oh, sounds like I've crashed it. I'm sure this worked earlier when I tested it. Although I tested it as Tails. Okay, so that's strange, but either way, you can see it's pretty much running. Just noticed a little bit of slowdown there. Not the Master System. Wasn't really that big in America, was it? It was more like UK, Japan, and yeah, shit like that. Anything else worth showing working? I'll show the Splatterhouse for the NES. Again, this was one that's mappers, or it didn't work on the original hack. It's a fun game as well, and it's a fan translation. So if you were wondering if hacks work, yes they do. Oops. That off. Works. For me, mostly the games I wanted working the most were the Dragon Ball games. Being an anime fan that I am, Dragon Ball that. Oh, by the way, the Donkey Kong Country games, they work. They work. I suppose I should say enjoyed this system game, so I've not tested this one yet, so I guess I'll find out. Nintendo Family Computer. perfect name for anyone. As you see, Famicom Disk System games are working. Again, just the home menu exit. Now, most of these are patched. Notice there's a couple that happened a couple of times on there as well, different patches. I believe this version, which was English patch, doesn't boot. Instead, you get a dreaded grey screen. So, and this version of it is just the raw Japanese version, so it's not patched. So, players. Plays pretty good, so jump out of that. Just don't really want to play it yet. Ironically, I think the US version, which was Dragon Power, does play okay. I don't see why they didn't just keep the Dragon Ball license. I know Dragon Ball wasn't a thing when this was released in the US, but seriously, what have they done to Goku? Again, as far as I'm aware, it just plays like the Japanese version, just with the sprite changes. Yeah, I've got the Nimrod ball now. Go over that. Like I said, the fan translations do work, even on Super Famicom. Did I put a Super Famicom game on there? So it's insane, like, seeing these games with English text legitimately playing, well sorry, illegitimately playing on a legit Nintendo piece of equipment. Insane! Insane, depending on how you want to phrase it. Yes, you can see there's GBA games there. However, they don't really play well. It could just be the build of the hack I've got running. Not necessarily the hack's cheap, but more the Retroarch. It itself seems fine, but when you get to the gameplay, no, it's started to slow down and stutter. I don't think this one's affected too much. I mean, yeah, the sound's terrible, but it's definitely playable. A little bit of slowdown. Again, it's mostly okay. I wouldn't use this as a GBA player, to be honest. There's alternative routes to go down, especially if you want to just play it on your big screen. Stick to like your Android device, Game Boy players, your emulators on PC, your Android-based emulators for this. Jump out of it. Now when I try to get Boost Fury to load, it just froze on the Atari logo. Again, froze. Luckily you can still press the home button and escape. While I'm on that front, I guess there is something should show. That's my favourite NES game. Now that's what it's replaced when you miss the covers, so that's the Super Famicom, SNES covers. But yeah, so Fire Red's barely unplayable, but stuff like Pokemon Crystal. I suspect this would play fine with just the original Nes Classic controller. Jump out of that. The original Game Boy. Jump out of that. We've all seen Pokemon a million and one times. Yeah, so although you've seen slow down on Game Boy Advance, I found games like Power Rangers Ninja Storm seem to play okay. I'm guessing they were just less memory hogs. And there's not enough much going on the screen. See, this is playing just fine. I don't want the sword. I don't want the flame. Much better. So yeah, that just plays just fine. It's all thanks to this little thing. This is possible. But yeah, so there's quite a lot of exciting things happening with the Nes Classic at the moment. It's, if you can get one cheap, definitely do. I still wouldn't recommend paying the overpriced amounts that they go for on eBay. But even so, say you pay maybe £90 to £100 for one, what you can do with it is it's pretty much worth it. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of people saying, well, if you just wanted an emulation station, you should have just got the Raspberry Pi, which, yeah, I suppose you could have done. But it's much more funner playing stuff you shouldn't be able to on an official design games console, especially when it's one such as Nintendo. You see, Final Fight works fine. Oh, sorry, Final Fight 3. There is little to no input lag. I suppose since I always sign off, well, show off this type of game, yes, The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past works fine. I think I put it on here. Yeah. It's my favourite game of all time. If it's possible to play it on something, I will make sure I can get it on there. So much fun memories with the Streets of Rage game. If you've only just learnt there's a hidden continue there, a life, glad to be of service. Well, yeah, so that's it for now. Like I said, I'll put the links in the description so you can do this for yourself. It can be a bit fiddly the first time you do it, but it's totally worth it. And you see, you expand the massive library of originally 30 to whatever. I mean, I know it's not like an unlimited amount, but there's definitely enough space to get some decent games on there. And they are working on improving the Nintendo 64. Again, I've got no interest in that, so yeah. Thanks for watching. If this has helped you in any way, or if the links I've covered helped, subscribe, like, comment, whatever, and give the guys who are actually responsible for doing this a big shout out too. Like I said, I'm going to be linking the GBA 10 thread. Give them a thanks. Bye now.